Alright, everybody. Welcome back to part 2. And we're back at the house, and there's going to be quite a bit of cutscene. Well, a lengthy one,
Evenings
so
ago,
enjoy.
that was entirely too eventful. Though I admit it was a bit like old times there, for a moment. The three of us navigating some hitherto unhappened upon patch of forest.
Been a while since you've joined us. If that's what you mean.
Well, just tired, I suppose. You've seen one deer hunt, you've seen them all.
How can you feel tired when you never sleep?
There are other kinds of tired, lad. You'll see when you're older. You do intend to get some sleep tonight, yeah?
We do. Good night, Mimir.
Now have a proper rest, my brothers. Things are always brighter in the morning.
What was that?
The ball! Can I come in? I have meat.
You would not find me good company.
No. I'm sure we'll find lots to talk about. Nice place. You could have told me before I poured.
Why are you here?
Just, being polite. You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
If the moment calls for calm.
I'd say the moment calls for calm. Yeah.
You know who I am? Back before winter set in, there were some misunderstandings. Regrettable ones. But I think we all have a better idea of who we're dealing with. Now, what you did to his boys. Self-defense. Dying is what we Aesir live for. And let's be honest, they were kinda useless. But Baldur, he had value. He was my best tracker, my closer. Yeah, his mind was gone, sure. But he had his uses, and now he's gone because of you. You follow me? You have a debt. You're no fun anymore.
What do you want?
How about peace? How does peace strike the esteemed, retired god of war? How about we just don't kill each other? How about you stay home, kick up your feet, seek no quarrel with me, and I'll have none with you. Of course, it means that that one has to stop his search for Tyr.
Yeah. We know what you've been up to. Stop it.
Tyr's old ways are dead. He is dead. You understand? And then that's it. Then we're square. Shit, I'll even sweeten the deal. I'll let you keep the prisoner that I know you stole. That's right. I know you're in here somewhere, you silver-tongued little shit.
Why should we believe a word out of you? What have your promises ever been worth?
There he is, my old partner in crime.
He's lost weight.
If he tells you snow is white, he's lying.
What kind of wisdom is that? Can't the smartest head alive see past himself? See that we all want the same thing? All right. Here's a deal I know you can trust. I'll settle your debt with my ex. Keep Freya off your back. Keep your boy safe. That's really all you want, isn't it? So what do you say?
No.
Don't take all day.
About time.
I've been waiting for this. You're not from here. We got a tradition called blood payments. It means I get a piece of you for what you took from my family. You'll pick it up.
That was for Baldur. Now show me this god killer I've heard so much about.
I did not
All right.
seek that fight with your brother. I don't care.
They're giving us the fight with Thor. I almost immediately. Although I do have to say that like Odin has this weird like mob boss like thing going on about him. And for those that think that Thor is voiced by Josh Brolin, he's not.
You insult me holding back.
He's actually voiced by the guy who played Opie in Sons of Anarchy.
You're fucking hopeless.
Interesting little tidbit.
Memories. I can't believe they lost to you.
The thing I loved about this fight was the fact Thor was just sitting there talking shit the whole time, and he was just like barely using Mjolnir. He like hardly ever used it, especially at the beginning of the fight, as you can see. Like,
That's all? You were finally showing.
see, he's like used your rage mode, but it wasn't that. It went shit.
You know my past.
The ghost of Sparta thing? Yeah.
Then you know what I'm capable of.
Show me! Now we gotta fight!
Now he's like, all right, here we go.
You should be better than this!
Yeah, this God of War is no different than all the other ones, with like their opening, you know, their opening acts. They're always like the thing that just sucks you right into it. Like first you had that encounter with Freya at the very beginning, and now you have this fight with Thor.
Look at you, trying to remember your old moves.
I love that line. Look at you trying to remember your old moves.
That's for madness! Sorry about your statue, Tyr, you preachy old stiff.
Give him that sucker punch.
You're not first.
Now he's gonna start using Mjolnir.
Guess they don't
Or
come.
Mjolnir. Whatever, you know what I'm saying.
Stop holding back!
I noticed you could use that, so I like lured him into it.
This is the god that murdered a pantheon because they hurt his feelings.
This is like they just talking shit the whole time. Because he hurt his feelings. Look at him over there doing that little cool spin. I love how he has like that like quick draw mentality with his hammer. And he got me there. I was kind of like getting reacclimated to the combat. Because it had been like a few weeks or something since I played.
Stop holding back!
Whack!
Nice try! Your son struck first! Good! No way my boys fell to this! Show me who you are! Look at luck! Did my son die to blind fucking luck? Dumbass!
You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how it works. You're a destroyer, like me. Oh no. I say when we're done. I'm not leaving till I see the real you. Get up!
I'll take incredible moments for 500. That would be one. Literally, like, you just tell, like, the way that this fight's set up is that, like, Thor could pretty much just, like, I guess if he really was putting all his all into there, he could probably overpower Kratos. Because, you know, Kratos is holding back quite a bit himself. You know, ever since ever since the last game where he's trying to like calm his rage and all that stuff, and
This is the foreign god that bested Baldur?
doesn't want to be the god killer though. But that's so badass though. It just like resuscitates you. It just knocks your ass out with his hammer and then just resuscitates you.
This is the man who faced down Sigrun the Valkyrie.
I love that they put that line in there. You face Sigrun. Because even though I didn't do it in my playthrough that I put up on YouTube, I did fight Sigrun. Holy crap, that boss fight was insane. It was difficult. She had like the most annoying moves from all the Valkyries.
This is for Modi!
You put him last, even in death.
The fuck you say?
Modi sought us in fear of you. He died of the wounds you gave him.
Oh, we got a model father here. This feels familiar.
What?
Don't matter. I could give a hot shit about your fatherly advice. I want to see the god of war.
You started this. I will end it.
Yeah, moving on to the third phase. I think he gets a little bit more aggressive in this one. I mean, obviously he's doing new attacks, but
Here's the love of the fight.
yeah, it is true though.
Let the god of war
Modi
out.
did die because of the wounds that pretty much Thor gave him. He beat the holy hell out of him. There, just throw a big ass boulder at him. It does take a chunk.
Clever. Clever won't beat me.
Clever won't beat me. Man, I still can't get over this fight. This fight is incredibly fun. It's amazing, actually.
Who are you? Show me. Show me the killer of God.
Show me the killer of gods. Just let the axe fall down. I'll just punch him. Cause I like using melee, regular melee without the axe, or yeah, without your weapons, does a lot of stun. Does an incredibly huge amount of stun.
I see why my sons fell to you. Even this lesser version of you. But I am not my sons. And your boy, Allfather, have plans for him. There he is. There's the god of war. Consider your blood debt paid. Be seeing you.
Told you he'd make it.
Kratos, it's Sindri and Brock. That was quite a fight. Can we?
Oh, now! Odin is with Atreus.
Oh no. I'll go get a gateway ready.
Come on then. Ain't a long walk.
Huh. And like suddenly Brock and Sindri are here.
see you making new friends. Ain't that me on there pack a punch? You know we made that happen, right?
You have mentioned it.
I know that. Wasn't ever sure you were listening. Least it was good to see the axe hold her own. Kind of the point, after all.
Yeah. Pretty awesome that the axe, you know, held up to Mjolnir. Don't kill me for my pronunciation.
All set. This'll get you home.
It's like, oh look,
No use
the old
trying to
workshop.
bifrost your way around the realms. Odin's got 'em locked down tight. Or ain't you noticed?
No, but you never know. Just check.
Hey, one last thing there, Tiny. If you got Aesir at your door, then I reckon your protection stave's busted. Once you chase Odin off, you got another place to lay your head tonight? And I don't mean that talking, though.
I will not abandon my home.
Oh yeah? And what's to stop the all-fucker from spying on you? Or Raven pecking your house to splinters while you're asleep there? Nothing, that's what. You go get your boy, and I'll speak to a certain someone about putting you up at his place in a pinch.
Oh, that line is funny. All fucker. Never change, Brock. Never change. I'll probably start referring to Odin that way. Call him the all fucker.
Brother!
I was about to look for you.
Are you hurt?
Are you?
What does he want?
To, pay for the roof. And he invited me to Asgard.
Did he? I couldn't hear once he went outside.
I told him no. Obviously.
Good. Why were you searching for Tyr?
If I told you I was looking for him, you would have said not to.
So you hid the truth. From me.
I wanted to tell you. I really did, but now that you know, there's something you should see.
No.
Just trust me, you'll want to.
Trust! You have broken my trust.
Then let me regain it. Let me show you what I found. Besides, we haven't seen the last of Odin. Or Thor. And clearly they can just walk in and blast holes in our home whenever they want. There's only one way to get them off our backs. And I think I know how. Sir.
Show me. Gather your things.
Alright, it's getting serious now that we're grabbing the blades. So they're allowing us to... I don't know if this is like pre-order stuff that they gave me here. I don't remember. I don't know if like anybody else has this, if this is like pre-order stuff where they just give you a choice of 3 different armor sets. But I end up just keeping the default one. I actually just run through the whole game with the default set. Simply because I don't know what it is about it. I just kind of like that look where you have like some armor, but not a whole lot of armor. But yeah, it's just giving you a chance to basically put on some new set of armor and get yourself some upgrades a little bit for your axe and your blades. And then you can check to see what each of the statistics do, which for most RPG players you would kind of know. Runic would be your magic. Lux normally for like crits, but there's not criticals in this game. You just get additional rewards. And you get chance. Yeah, you activate your chance abilities more often when your luck's higher. Yeah. Cooldowns for your refresh on your abilities. I basically just equipped everything that they gave me. I just didn't put on any new armor. You can also check out Atreus' armor, but he doesn't have any right now. I do have some pre-order armor that they give us, but I don't end up... I used it like maybe a little bit. I just kept most of the default stuff on there just for story purposes. Like my first playthrough, I just wanted to play through with like the default armor, the default look or whatever. Fortunately, there's not a spoiler, but there is an upgrade system for your armor, so you can literally upgrade your armor. So that was kind of nice. So it allowed you to it allowed me to at least beef up my stats. So I wasn't just running around with weak ass, armor. I was able to level it up and still be able to compete. This is the only difference is I don't have a set bonus with this armor.
Go.
And keep the change, you bastard!
And keep the change, you bastard. He's like, fix your roof.
Where are we going?
The old temple in the Wildwoods.
Why?
It'll be easier to explain once we're there.
Now we're basically going to be heading back to a spot in the
Though he
first
didn't say
game?
anything else while you were outside.
Yeah. He said he doesn't care about Jotunheim anymore. That the giants can keep their secrets. He's averted Ragnarok his own way. You think he knows all the giants are dead?
I'm more concerned that it no longer matters to him. What's he up to?
Yeah,
happened here?
we're heading back to the place that we went to the first time.
Are raiders warring with one another now?
Those are not their arrows. Something else is out here.
More over here. And fresh. Did they all get in while the stave was down?
That, or Odin cocked up the protection spell altogether.
Yeah, it's kind of different now. No, I guess you could have just because in 2018 you could have just slapped a bramble and it would light up on itself on its own, but
Guess the bridge gave out. Gonna need another path to the temple.
Why would you come out this way alone, lad?
I had dreams calling me here.
Dreams.
environmental puzzles.
Whoa, that one's still alive.
No. Look closer.
Hell Raiders now? Who's doing this?
Suppose it's too much to hope that an enemy of theirs would be a friend of ours.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I may not start doing like
down there?
edits on travel until like probably much later in the videos. Right now, for the most part, I'll be keeping travel in there because it's like, you know, new areas, new realms.
Hold.
Whoa! Bloody hell, brother! What was that?
Oh shit.
Something strong and dangerous. Be on guard.
Oh yeah, being all the way on guard.
Yeah, this was like this was something that was in the first game, but I think it was only for like basically the blades. You only ever use the blades to just dispel the frost from enemies. They brought that back. I mean, you can do damage with the other ones, you just won't do as much.
When did this bridge collapse?
Oh, a while ago. Wasn't me.
I know, I thought I was like, this is the way to go. Let's check this other area.
Whatever it is, it works fast.
I gotta get all that hack silver, man.
There's the temple now. Just need to find a way around. Remember when I said there was someone who might help us get answers about the giants and Loki?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead?
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
Right? He knows Tyr could unite the realms against him. Plus, Tyr was the giant's greatest ally. So...
Enough.
Nah, I'll be doing quite a bit of exploring in this. First playthrough and all. I don't go out of my way. I mean, like, I think towards the end, like, I get to, like, a specific point in main stories. And, like, the stories that I start getting sucked into that, where I just forego all the side quests. I do this in, like, every game, it's not just this one. And then I just want to see how the story ends, and then I'll go back and do all the side quest stuff. But, like, when I'm first doing the game, you know, the beginning of it, I tend to soak in a lot more. I do, like, side quests. I'll do a bunch of, like, exploring and stuff. But then once I feel like I've gotten like a decent amount of power or whatever, or like I'm at a spot where I'm like, alright, I've got some gear, I've got this, I tend to like, yeah, I tend to not explore as much. I wait for like subsequent playthroughs if the game has like a new game plus or whatever to use like the really, you know, powerful stuff. Look at that, Atreus has his own skill trees now. I mean, he did in the first one, but he didn't have much. It was just more of like arrows. I think it was just like you can shoot more arrows if I remember right. But now he actually has like melee. He has melee skills you can get. Then obviously, you know, Kratos has the ability to upgrade both Blades of Chaos and the axe. Leviathan axe. I'm just kind of going through, I was looking at them. Like which ones that I actually have unlocked now. And then what I wanted to get. Oop. Apologies. Yeah, I don't end up looking through all of the abilities. So apologies if everybody was curious and wanted to see that. I was just trying to figure out what was the last thing I was gonna buy. I don't know if you noticed that when it said using combat to unlock tiers or something like that. You'll find that out later. They did cut down on like, you could see how like, you know, normally when you went through those areas they were like loading screens. At least I think they were in the previous game. Or environmental puzzles.
Like I was saying, Tyr was an ally to the Giants. So he'd be on our side if we find him. And if anyone might know who I'm supposed to be, it's
I
him.
think this might have been the way to go.
If he's out there, we gotta find him. How can we not?
Those are many ifs, Atreus. What do you know?
You'll see soon.
Huh, puzzle god. I know puzzles from like the first game. Now we have a zip line.
What do you think?
Can't imagine what the lad's found, but he says he has evidence. We've come this far. Let's see it.
Many dead here.
We should keep moving.
Yeah, and this is the new ability for
Too late.
the Blades of Chaos, where you can spin the.
Father, use your blade. Burn that.
I didn't tend to use this very much. It does leave you open for attack. You kind of have to use this very, like, I guess, strategically. And sometimes enemies are, like, too aggressive. You don't really have a chance to do it. But there are things in the skill tree that allow you to activate that stuff almost instantaneously. I didn't end up taking advantage of them. There was a lot of skills that you could use. I kind of just stuck to some more of the basic needs, or at least stuff that I remembered. I might have to mess around with like new combat tactics and figure out like new stuff to use. Yeah, see, some of the some of the abilities do leave you open for attack. So a lot of the times, you know, I just offered to tried and true, just use the basic attacks. Because you won't just... You absolutely will not just, like, iframe through a lot of enemies' attacks. They will hit you even as you're in your animation. So it's almost like you have to time your attacks right. I guess it keeps it from being less spammy. Because, like, if you could just... You could just sit there and just mash the button without any problems, you know?
This is the last.
And enemies wouldn't even be a threat, you know? So I think stun's kind of important. It feels stun was a kind of an important thing. Because if you get the stun, you can always just sit there and hit them.
Isn't it nice how Fimbulwinter wore down all the helpful magic we acquired? Yet somehow new terrors only flourish. As if on cue.
Yeah, I don't think you run into these shields that often. I mean, nah, you do run into them more than you did in the first game, that's for sure. Especially getting them this early in the game, too. They're not really that big of a problem. I never had any issue with it.
Kill.
Then again, I wasn't playing on Gimme God of War difficulty either. That will be for like New Game Plus or a new game or something. Because I don't mind challenges. That's not the problem. This one's a tougher enemy because he's got a purple health bar. Oh yeah, it's a level 3, that's why. Pretty sure on Gimme God of War, you have like 1 or 2 hits and you're dead. Oof. Someone took a good chunk of my health just on 2 attacks. Did all that for hack silver? 80? Oh, worth it.
We climb.
On it.
Ah, he has gotten rather good at that. Yet another grisly scene. Left side! I've seen my share of bloodshed, but this is an awful lot for one morning. Brother!
Ow. Look at that, we found our
I think we found our predator.
found the predator. So the thing with this thing is you'll see like the horns glow. Throw your axe at him. It'll give him a stun. Get you some free hits. And now we can't block. Our shield's busted. Oh no. Thor really did a number on him when he was like smacking with the hammer at the very end of it. The very end of the fight. Yeah, as you can see his horns are glowing now. So oh, he is really giving him to me right now. New enemy type. Oh, I died. Ugh.
A stalker! On your guard, brother. I think we found our predator. Your shield's busted, brother. Just keep your feet moving, yes?
Yeah, more than likely we'll leave every death in there. I just didn't want to like have weird gaps, I guess. Weird odd gaps. I don't think I caught on yet. Once they glow, then you do it. Because I tried hitting him, obviously. Bink. I might have been able to save that health for a little bit longer. I wasn't that injured. Bink. Just keep a steady pace. You whittle them down. I'm sick of waiting for you. Let me hit you in between your volley of arrows. That felt unnecessary. Yeah, I don't have any runic attacks yet, so it's all pretty basic right now. Ah, unnecessary damage again. Dink. Dude, that's brutal to get stabbed by your own bow.
Just bloody tears it. Fimbulwinter Freya, the raiders, storm Odin barging in, and now stalkers playing in our woods. This isn't a safe haven anymore.
No, it's definitely not a safe haven anymore. Oh, they really did give you a runic attack this early in. I don't remember them doing that. I thought it was just a little bit later when they actually did that. But no, they gave you this one right away. Oh, it was the heavy ones. The heavy ones you didn't get for like a long while. Yeah, the shield's busted. You can see. Yeah, it's cool. So like with the shields, they did a little bit more with it. They gave you like several different kinds of shields. I didn't mess with all of them. I messed with like the parrying one, and then there was another shield that I ended up using for like the rest of the game,
Father,
just because it was like a balanced
shield
one.
Mom gave you.
It was
Sword damage.
for everything.
But now,
Perhaps the dwarves could take a look at it.
perhaps later.
Yeah.
Come
So I
on,
was just like,
get in this way.
balanced. Yeah, we'll keep it that way. But yeah, they had like different shields that I didn't really mess around with that I might now that I've, at the time of this recording, I've finished the main story, so, But obviously, as I said, I will not spoil anything that we have not seen yet.
You remember all those shrines we found, telling the stories of giants? How the panel on the left would be their origin, and the panel on the right would be their fate?
Yes, we found many. I have seen them.
Well, there's more to them than we realize.
But yeah. As I was saying with the shields, yeah, they did a nice little thing with that because they gave it so you can just pick the shield, and the shield will have like a different kind of purpose, and then you'll have those little attachments, which are the ones that give you stats, like stats or a buff or something like that, like an equipment upgrade. It's pretty neat. I like that. So now you'll have like your shield, and then you'll have like an attachment to also buff up your stats, which is pretty cool.
Well, the collapsed pillar is new, but the shrine is just on the other side.
Adding more to your shields.
Things collapsing on a regular basis in these parts.
Fimbulwinter wears down all things, even stone.
Now hold on, I'm looting. Data loot, that's what I am. I'm sure everybody's heard that
How
joke
do you
at one
always
point or
know how to
another.
find those?
How do you always know how to find those? Years of experience. Like,
That should help.
we must remove the tree.
There we go. Come on. You watching?
That's new.
Come on.
Atreus, wait!
Yeah, I don't think he's waiting. What is this, lad? Where are we?
Somewhere only giants were meant to see. These shrines tell their stories to the world. But it turns out the real stories, the secret stories, those they kept here, inside. You remember the story of Skull and Hati, the wolf giants? Odin captured them because he thinks it'll help him control when Ragnarok starts.
I remember.
But that's not the whole story. See, this shows the giants setting Skull and Hati free.
They're free. Is this the past or the future?
Depends when you're looking at it.
Spoken like a giant.
See? The wolves are safe. Somewhere in Vanaheim.
Not the first place Odin would look, I suppose.
There they are, chasing the sun and moon.
Old habits.
Until, look, the moon gets stolen. Somehow.
Atreus.
See? Hati's got nothing to chase.
And they say celestial theft is a victimless crime.
Not totally sure who this is, but someone comes along and rescues the moon. And then, the moon blocks out the sun.
A total eclipse. Haven't seen one of those in 100 winters.
But then they chase an arrow, and things go back to normal.
What does any of this have to do
We're coming to that. Look, here's Ragnarok. Do you see who's leading the armies against Odin? That's Tyr. If he's gonna be around at Ragnarok, that means he's gotta be alive. Right?
Mimir, can this be?
Odin told me he killed Tyr, and he trusted me at the time, or so I thought.
What if he didn't kill him? What if he's just had him locked up somewhere all this time?
We are back to ifs. Enough.
Wait,
We are going home.
wait! I have one more thing to show you. It's just out here.
What is this?
Everything I found. Well, almost everything.
That's giant craftsmanship. You've been to Jotunheim again?
No, I found it in one of the other shrines.
Other shrines. How many have you visited?
Well, all of them? All the ones I could still get to in Midgard anyway. I don't know what it is. But it's important. Just like all this. When I was inside one of the shrines, I saw an image of Tyr imprisoned. But I couldn't tell where. There are hints inside the other shrines. He mentioned black smoke and the bleeding earth. But we could never figure out exactly.
We.
Yeah, Sindri's been helping me. Look, I talked him into it. It wasn't his idea. I just needed someone to watch my back.
Black smoke. Bleeding earth. Could the prison be in Muspelheim?
Unlikely. Odin's got no presence to speak of in the primordial realms. But the Bleeding Earth? Sounds like a mine, aye.
The realm of the dwarves, perhaps.
Svartalfheim, that's a good bet. Their mines did belch black smoke, and Odin's had his thumb on the dwarves for a very long time.
That's it then. Tyr's in Svartalfheim somewhere, imprisoned in a mine. So, what now?
Home.
All right.
This way.
And with that,
Lad, even if we consider looking for Tyr,
Give me a
how
second.
do you have us getting to Svartalfheim? You know Odin's had all travel between realms locked up tight.
Sindri said he had an idea or two about that.
Sindri is full of ideas.
Huh. Ground looks kind of cracked there.
But yeah. With that, that will be the end of episode 2 as I'm looking around trying to figure out how to break this crack in the floor. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. That Thor fight was absolutely amazing. It's getting pretty interesting, so I will see you guys in part 3. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.